seeking happiness amidst the trouble. I'm reaching out for this against the struggle. Visions of how it should be got me drinking double. And finding out what pieces fit can be a dangerous puzzle. Admittedly, I ain't been perfect, all my flaws recorded. Friends I need the most lately ain't been that supportive. I feel like I need a break or just a fucking sign. Cause I know when they play they tape, that shit ain't touching mine.
Hi all. So I'm gonna do a bit of a quarantine diaries, because if you don't know, now you know that I'm actually in self-quarantine now for the next 14 days. I wear this fucking mask every time I leave my fucking house. And I can't leave my house unless I'm going to get a fucking COVID test, and I'm going to get a fucking COVID test. Get this shit done. All right. See you on the other side. Fuck. My water. Holy shit, man. My nose, it still feels like it's fucking deep up in there. Holy shit, just kept going. Throat one was fine, I was chill. But fuck, up both. Yeah, no blood. But definitely tears. Definitely tears. Tears of joy that I had a COVID test, you know. Bright side is at least I got to experience it. I was wondering actually what it felt like, because people would talk about how fucking brutal it was. Wouldn't say it's that brutal. It was actually pretty chill. Fuck, my nose is running too. Don't have COVID. Don't have COVID. We'll see. But I don't. But maybe. We'll see. Realize I'm hungry as fuck. So for my groceries that I got my parents to deliver, I saw that this was like on special, and I haven't tried them yet. It's this Slendia pasta crap. Less than 60 calories per serve. Yeah, it's 242 kilojoules, but probably not after I put a heap of grated cheese on it, because I assume I'm gonna need it, and I definitely will because it's pasta. And then I'll probably have to put some extra flavor in it, I'm thinking. So, we'll see. Okay, let's see how I do this. My first taste. I haven't put cheese in it yet. Got some substance. Not much flavor though. I'll put some cheese on it. Probably some pepper, I reckon. There it is. All right. Now I think we're in business. Better. Definitely doesn't taste like pasta, but I think it'll fill me up. We'll see. Just before I go to smash that, and I'll update you on that, but I asked my dad to get the corn tortillas. He didn't do it. You suck, Dad. Nah, thank you, but fuck, wish you got the right ones. They're bigger and not as good, and I really wanted corn tortilla. I wanted fish tacos tonight, but he got me tortillas, not even the tacos, because I wanted corn tacos. Alright, so diary, can have fish, meant to be tacos, but with the bloody burrito tortillas. Anyway, should be alright in front of the computer. Yup. Okay, lovely day 2 in quarantine. So like yesterday, I'll just give you a bit of an overview because I didn't really do it yesterday. I was just whinging about my food, which I'm still bloody seething about, by the way. Tacos, anyway. So yesterday I had a couple of important calls with my team. Last night I tried to play around with a bit of improving our processes there to ensure that our communication's on point, because it was something that was a struggle while I was away. Rather than being in person and having those conversations. So now that I'm back, I'm not actually back. So we need to ensure that we can get those communication processes in line. And it's an important thing for anyone who's managing a team is, like, I think communication is by far the number one thing. Had 3 sneezes this morning when I got up, and I was just like, fuck off. No. And I think that's what everyone feels at the moment when you cough or you sneeze or whatever. But yeah, anyway, that's my little diary at the start of the day at 8:44 a.m. Oh yeah, something I forgot. Yeah, I'm gonna try and lose like 2 to 3 kilos while I'm in self-quarantine. I don't think I put on that much. I feel like I put on more, but I think it's because of the lack of exercise and the, can someone say fasting diet? Nah, I'm not doing anything like that. It's just changing what I'm eating compared to what I am when I'm away, because it's a lot harder when you don't have all the facilities you'd usually have. So that's just something by the by for you to know. Okay, so let's have meetings with LA again, just around some of the storm deal. 3 interviews, offered 2 people jobs on the spot. So hopefully they sign contracts so we can get that started. Wanting to start in the new year and wanting to start ASAP. So overall, pretty decent morning. Got a little bit fumed around some of the conversations we had in the last half hour. And now about to smash the leftover of the fish tacos, which are actually fish burritos now because of fucking my dad, as I mentioned yesterday. And yeah, and then back to it. Got meetings straight up. So just received my negative COVID-19 test. So I don't have COVID, so I didn't infect my entire office. I didn't infect the Good Life gym. I didn't infect my parents. I didn't infect the clients that I saw on the Monday before I flew out. And didn't affect any single person I came into contact with because I'm negative. Yup. Day 3 ISO. As you can see, I shaved everything else but this disgusting mustache. It's fucking horrid, but I'm inside, so you're only gonna see it when you're watching these quarantine vids. Anyway, so today is a little bit more chill. Yesterday was fucking hectic with the amount of meetings I had, like interviews and hiring people, and I'm just trying to make sure that as each thing comes on, that we're executing effectively, and there's some things I'm worried about and I really want to spend some time on it. So I've blocked out my entire Sunday to do that. So Diaries, day 4. Last night I went to bed about 2:30 a.m. Yeah, so on the agenda today, I'm really keen to smack some shit out. Just cooking some food now. Oh, and also as I walk down the hall, I also like to watch this guy, Thind. So as I'm smacking emails and stuff, it's a bit loud actually. But yeah, sometimes my brain just needs it because it's fucking it fires in a lot of different ways, and it's just being stimulated actually helps me concentrate, which is weird, but I know, but it's me. ISO. Okay, day 5, current, I think. Yeah, maybe 6. I don't know. Sent off 2 dietitian contracts, and new dietitians that we interviewed and offered jobs in the interview. Still waiting on 2 of them to send me ABN so I can send them off, complete their contract and send them off. I'm really hoping that they all sign, and we'll have 4 new dietitians come next week, which will be mental, but pretty cool. It's always amazing that like some people will run a business and never hire 4 people. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. So I'm doing contracts. What else is on the agenda? Oh yeah, I've got to do up this big strategy. I think I talked about it the other night. I can't remember what I talked about. Just around developing a strategy around our internal communication framework to ensure that our team really communicates effectively, ensure that we can execute. So I've written it all down yesterday when I was in the sun with the old doggo. So now I'm going to put it all in a more structured document, type it all out, make sure it all makes sense, ensure all the responsibilities are kind of listed, and yeah, just to make sure that operationally that we're not missing shit. Hell, ISO day 6. Yeah, had a couple of Zoom meetings this morning, got another one now in 9 minutes time, and then a couple more. I think I'm back to back till like 3 on Zoom. I'm just doing some emails in between and calling my team, contacting my team. Some of the meetings finish early. Yeah, just a lot of business development type meetings, meeting with staff member, just make sure everything's sweet, and yeah, just trying to get our information out there for the business, both nationally and internationally. So there's exciting shit going on. It's a lot whirling around my head, but it's all useful. But mentally, I'm all right. Good old ISO. One of the people I was on a call on might be sending me food, whether it be today or tomorrow. So that'll be interesting. I'll update you if they send me that food, which would be pretty cool. What's happened the rest of the day. So Peter and I reviewed what we're going to be talking about tomorrow at Newcastle Uni. So I can't be there, unfortunately, which fucking sucks. It's always cool to do those events with Peter. We vibe with each other well and cover different points off well, but I'll be joining via Zoom, which is definitely not the same, but still keen to do it. Won't be able to go to the after drinks where Peter and I organised at the Grain Store in Newcastle, shout out, to have a beer and just talk a little bit more personal closer level with some of the students that we'll be seeing for those that wanted to catch up, kind of like a Dietitian Life meetup.
A little nudgy email, I probably will get back to you.
And then to that point, like even if they don't give you work experience, you also showed them that you're keen. So when the moment that work experience comes up, or maybe they're looking to hire someone, maybe your name, when you throw your resume in, becomes familiar to them. So I never got a single job with any single person I did work experience with. Never. But what it did is the people that I did work experience with knew people that I applied for jobs with that said, hey, how is this guy? And then I got jobs off the back of that. And it's not just about whether or not you get the most amazing learning experience and you're shadowing an amazing dietitian. It's literally that you're putting your name out there and people are becoming to know that you're actually committed to the profession. Who's tried to get work experience but then no one replied? All right, cool. So everyone that tried to get work experience got it, right? So that should be telling you, those that didn't put your hand up, maybe look around who else has now got the jump on you to get jobs. As harsh as that is, that's the truth. All right, interviews, don't be late. So annoying, even if it's via Zoom. If it's via Zoom, make sure you've downloaded it on your computer before you get to the interview time. To Peter's point of be ready at least 10 minutes before. I'm not sure if she's ever been ready 10 minutes before anything, but it's an important...
What does they say? Not always as I do.
Yeah, so definitely research the company. Be aware of what job you applied for and what you're interviewing for. It's been random sometimes where people go, oh, I don't actually remember. Like, are you kidding me? In terms of researching the company, it's just making sure that you're aware of like who the director is. You look at their socials. Maybe you add them on LinkedIn. Maybe you look at who's interviewing you or who accepted your application, then you add them as well. Maybe you try and find them on Instagram. Maybe you see what kind of things they're talking about. I also keep forgetting what day it is. I think it's day 7 quarantine. You've likely seen a little bit of my Newcastle uni presentation. Yeah, so that was pretty good. It was a bit awkward via Zoom. Couldn't hear the people in the audience, so Peter had to repeat their questions, which isn't always the best. But yeah, and then smacking out a few emails, just talking to a few different teams still, defending my dietitians and what we do. I just put up a very angry or aggressive, not angry, aggressive social media story just around protecting my staff, and I'll do fucking anything to do that. Run through me all you want, but you're not going to get through. You're definitely not going to get to my staff. And if you want to come at. But you got to come at me. Anyway, I have no interest in fighting with anyone. But, and definitely not physically, like, look at me. But I'm definitely not interested in fighting with anyone. I just want people to leave us the fuck alone and leave my dietitians alone. That exact same passion of like protecting your family, my work is my life. It consumed my entire life. Like last year at the Christmas party, our entire team on Peter's proviso developed this video kind of talking about me and what I did for the company, and I fucking broke down in front of everyone giving a speech after it. It fucking destroyed me. I was crying like a like a baby, and really struggling to talk, but it's just how much it means to me. And I remember saying in that speech around like, it's literally my life. Like, I consume every aspect, my weekends, my nights, and I've been doing it for many years, and I think about every single one of them, and I think about what they want to achieve, and I think about what I can do to do better and help them be better, and it's important to me. And if anyone tries to take that away from them, about their quality, about their experience, about their knowledge, about their outcomes, when they have no concept of it and they've got no fucking context or perspective on it, because all they've heard is that, oh shit, they're being really successful, they can't be doing this legitimately. It's like, no, it's just because no one else has done it the way that we've done it. We're fucking very legitimate, and we know exactly what we're doing, and that's also scary to others. It's intimidating we're starting to take a lot of the stuff that other people have had for a very long time that lost it. We never took it off them. I want to make that perfectly clear. It's one of the first questions we ask every single sport team or organisation if they're working with a dietitian. If they are, we bail out. If they're not going to use that dietitian anymore, hey, use us. Of course, that's just good business and it's good for dietetics. If they're losing the current dietitian or they hate the current dietitian, they're getting rid of them, like, why shouldn't we go for it? Why shouldn't we try and build the reputation of dietitians and the quality of dietitians, the amount of work that a dietitian can do and output and be strategic and execute? It does my bloody head in. So yeah, I'm super passionate about the industry, super passionate about my staff, super passionate about my company, and if anyone wants to try and take that down, I'm gonna roll them. So yeah, that's my day in my mind and what's going on. Eventually I'm getting a bit fucking annoyed being in this fucking prison. Like, because I've got like this pill fence, right? Like, I had some other shit up on it because I didn't want to build a block wall yet because I still got to do some renos at this house, but got this pill fence so the dog could hang out here, and it just makes it look like a full jail. But yeah, I can smell the beach. I can smell the beach, and at night I can hear it. Man, it's hard. I tell ya, it's hard. It's just I don't get to see my people. I don't get to have those conversations, and looking forward to getting back to that next week. Might talk later. It's currently 3:46. When you want to skate to the beach, but then you skate on your driveway. So depressing. And then you like turn around at the end of your driveway and then you skate back. Okay, quarantine. Day 10? Maybe? Something like that. My physio just dropped off in my letterbox some rock tape, just so I can... Oh, there's my... Everyone's asked for my David Attenborough tattoo. There's Attenborough. So yeah, I've got to do a bunch of exercise with that. So while I'm at the computer, I'll doing that. While I'm on the phone, I'll probably jump down on the ground and do some of the other ones that he's given me. So today's a bit of a calm before the storm. So I've actually been researching a lot of different teams that we're now working with, looking at news articles, looking at things that the coaches are coming out with, different strategies that they're speaking to around commentators and interviews. It's really some key information that I think a lot of sports dietitians and dietitians in general would overlook. Just getting in new information from different sources, rather than just asking direct. You can find out a lot of information and come to that relationship with that additional context and be able to say, like, I know based on what you've been, talking about in the press, this is likely what you're struggling with. I think I can insert myself there. No, I'm just being weird. Whatever. Talk soon. Okay, day down on the right. 12:49 p.m. now. Got an interview soon. This morning I've just been watching some different videos of one of the sporting teams we're pitching at the moment. All right, 2 minutes later I've smashed my lunch. Just got an email looking at different Brisbane Raw designs for the... Oops, there you go. So I just got to pick which one I want. So you'll see when it runs out. Interviews went well. Definitely one stood out. So be in contact with them. I just told HR, Zach, to let him know today that he's top of our list out of the ones so far. And that just please don't accept any other advances until Friday. We might be able to let him know by tomorrow, but at latest Friday, and really want to work with him. If there's 2 other people that might be doing interviews tomorrow, and then we'd make the final decision from there. So we will see. So 10 minutes before my meeting with an overseas European possibility for us to work with. So it's going to be a massive, huge Oh, sorry, I'm tired because I had to get up early for this and I didn't sleep very well last night. There was a lot of shit going through my head. Not about this, about some other shit going down, but it's all part of it. It's quarantine day 10 or 11, maybe 11, 12, 13, 14, maybe 10. Maybe it's 10. Today, oh yeah, I got to take the piercing out. You know, if I can show them a little bit around, like, look, I can adapt to the situation that you need to. However, you know, they'll eventually see the real me and everything that entails. God, I'm tired. Trying to have this Red Bull. I don't get tired often, but goddamn, that was a terrible, terrible sleep. Quarantine, day 11, 12, 11, 12, 13. Day 11. Slept like shit again last night. Amazing. Had a pretty hectic, which is why I didn't update you last night. Pretty hectic Arvo. Some big shit went down with one of the teams that we're working with, just from a commercial responsibility, corporate responsibility kind of aspect, like nothing that we did, which is great, but something that we became very well aware of, and so we had to move very quickly and urgently to get that corrected, get that sorted. Today, already this morning, so it's 12:30 now, so it's a late update. I'm reviewing Dietitian manual, which is pretty much going to house every single system and process. I think it's like 200 plus pages long. So talk about training manual, that's massive. Oh yeah, just cleaned my shitty ass laptop, so the moment I get out of quarantine I can drop it off at Harvey Norman and pick up a new one. Other than that, I'm just working on a development project just around the weekly updates. I think I've told you about it already during this quarantine thing. I got back to a couple of other sports organizations. Oh, and mentally fucked. I need the beach. I need a break. I need to get out. But I think that's more around just the shit that's been going on and just the no escape and no relief, no release, both. So yeah, I just wanted to prove the time, so I wasn't. Does that show it? Yeah. Okay, quarantine day 12. Not long to go. Yeah, so this morning it's actually been pretty productive. Smashed out work quicker than what I thought. I've actually just been doing my Dietitians Australia CPD to, you know, keep my accreditation as a dietitian. Yeah, this morning, well, yesterday I didn't really update you a lot, maybe even the day before. Just a lot of shit going down, like shit. Yeah, no, there's not much to really say about it other than that. My fucking neck is brutal. Hadn't been sleeping very well, and then last night I got a better sleep, but you know, I've done something to my neck and back. It happens. Oh yeah, weight loss update. I've lost 2 kilos. 2 kilos in 13 days. Solid.
Good old spreadsheets.
Day 13, you probably hear UFC in the background, so I'm just sitting out in the sun. Decided to crack open, spoiler alert, my Kanban calendar. Felt like a sour, had no sours in the fridge because I'm in ISO. But cracking day. Again, a day that I wish I was at the friggin' beach. Oh yeah, I'm also trying to fix my hamstring, this floss thing, so rock floss. So physio dropped it off the other day. So I'm just using this ball to enact the same movement where I get pain. I'm just trying to work through that. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just following the physio's instructions and trying to do it as much as I can. And this guy's obviously constantly wanting to play. He'll hate it when I go back to work and he doesn't see me for a couple of weeks. All right, last day at ISO. fucking very keen to get the hell out of here. The fun this morning is I've been sitting on my computer, about to close my door because next door neighbour just started hocking his guts up, just vomiting violently. Bees, I'm just getting a package today, so I've left this kind note. So that they actually leave it and don't take to the post office. And yeah, I'll show you, I just see on Facebook here, they've shown up a memory. Let's see, you see that? Sorry, all people's names. So that was, it's me. We're doing Jaeger bombs. That is with all the dietitians at our graduation party. I'll probably throw it up on Instagram now that I see that. It's a good photo, good image, good story. Yeah, so obviously I smacked it and I beat everyone, but girls were pounding. So yeah, it was good fun. Yeah, I'll go back to it. There's a lot of yeahs and arms and additional words in there, but I'm just thinking at the same time, which is why you get this weirdness. All right, that's enough.